742 at the studios of Kessben 92.9 and I face with Kessben TV. Vicky Ada say Tony Montana. But I make control as someone chose say 1374 aye drobia boye pa aye drobia mamo aye blood related issues. A bit is blood pressure, high blood sugar, chronic wounds, hepatitis B and C, HIV, kidney infections in our face, liver infections in more ulcer, more prostate enlargement, more so sebio, more humia, humino, sebi and cano and ordinary ulcers, and our face to menstrual pain, chronic cough, asthma, and our face to chest pains, more arthritis, and our face to swelling faces, and our face more nine, a pachowa, a T74, Tontina 74. And I bet to be no one of them boy pa. Men that down. A drone koye 1374. A beboye pa. From on 0246 073498 0246 607348 and I bet to 050 1628931 050 1628931. Me pacho kope biwai na beboye pa 1374 and I said T74 na beboye pa. You take the background coming from a 992 for the late. I know from Brejo here causes one. 743 and I bought and I no pay me that was so if you now to 92.9 face so there to Kessben TV and then on DSTV channel channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 or text messages in our face or WhatsApp messages in our fabra making kind in amount. So and I make sure so we are live on Kessben 92.9 on Facebook. Kessben 92.9 on Facebook and also like a share now face commenting making kind nina amount and then me wo enkomodi wo memu ha yebedi nkomo ye pa one has to do with your mining and galamsey and issues that has to do with enra what to say and rasto say di nkomo fa naimos and hwidim and de ko banyina and a person me san boss so ekacho say Cronting here and MC yomo or dance so the issues of galamsey no so no yebedi hu nkomo ye pa but we need to have up to date what is really happening when it comes to hwidim titru, especially what happened on the 1st of November Saturday and in some across one investigations about so me sign ekin kind press release fee Ministry of Lands and Forestry at the Mao Endra as to how the Land and Natural Resource Minister Ora Amabwa etu anamon to really see to what to say and nema be to me akoye and in Parliament, Speaker of Parliament also on Sunday no etu mu said the idea on say will be but these two MPs that they've been mentioned i.e. Ora Edu Kwekwedu right Esutifi South and I feel so Ora Collins Dawuda omu yabo mudino Parliament will see to where to say maybe a here mubia and then how investigations will go beyond. They will allow space for this thing to happen. Now, face yen clear issues once and for all. But yeah, ye be kwen nim na ye de up to date to no abra nintino ya train unia bema at the studio for us to get clarity on most of these issues that are really transparent. Make the spokesperson to the minister Ora Mahmoud Kabori ababetina say I babedin komoni ahwe de ko ene de but up to date on what is really happening when it comes to our mining issues and whether we should still have the faith say mining ye bet to me and I say galamsey no sorry ye bet to me etu and I say yes so ano sa keke and hon komo ene ba be this no Kabori bibi aboko de
I'm so
we did it.
Fantastic one by all.
Yeah. Ababa betina. Bibi aboko de.
Ya mi odom mon paibo. Ahwe yi nsuka ho.
Amen. Amen.
Minister no here pa we know say he's representing the president and the people of Ghana.
Okay.
At COP 30.
Okay.
Kosovo, Brazil.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, so it's on an international assignment. When him say Odo Maya osuma bi aba osum bi aba odi odo na ejiso nti sade woni minister no sa pepe na odi odo ne ahofama sonko age sa suma no so a primpri oti o man nanim e wa ma no.
Okay. It already say. Now, any komo 1st of November, as in Saturday, yantiasem that we heard most, stories and if that part of the country eba with the issue of naimo so much more komunyan and TSA BB air koso and I say illegal galam say be an illegal mine be koso. Ewo broni bi omukọ ya ekofanta wanta bebre na ba mgidi say what my follow-ups. You issued a statement from your office, the media relations office and all that. What is truly the problem? Because now Erastus is also coming up with new information as to what the MP also came to clear himself with and all that. Ministry no edimpa and amote.
Rako do mame na wase. Mame mo wabaso no wapamfo nyina. Reaching ebusafo. Mame ntia wahwefo no watiefo. Wono age brani adaje ni yedi dwumadi anopei. Unim se ene o my Ghana ha mantem ahodo a gadamsi atiatisi. Ebe mantem be yenso. Obroni beka se 7 endemic regions. Na mantem nso ya have mantem eka ho bi. Na abraye pau naimus hontoma na yede Colonel Dominic Boa edua no se omo hwe na okonkese o man ni nyina yeswai atia garamse no omo na nni sananim no ode se ne hihye mu se nigidie a kire ne se enye tu nko a enye a kire nko a na betima me yetu garamse ase to da kasa kire ene sabio ntiti yesronko so baboa. On the 1st of September, November, na on the Mranti Bayan Sumbi a can ho ekwa half a montem. Akoya dear friend stakeholder mapping. Na Mreno Kraswa, Okona Kwe meet only because she why now be she ano if an amubishi ani. So that was the main agenda Tiano Moko. Only to get to Krubi a friend Bruni Krum. Na Jumadi a Koso no Kreni. Na se omuhwe yehwe han twam anya bibia fa ho. Then of course omu akwantu omu tukura no na it defeats the purpose. Nti wonu gina ye the was 9 months here within law. Operated, arrested people, confiscated their tools of destruction and other materials and wo ho. E be a tool, e be a lorry, e be a phones, be a sikabotin. Na ewe kuwiwi se ansam mbo no tofa kuwiwi se o se do mo ko hwidiem police station na ekoteki o statement na se further investigation bi ayeyo na ejina so e de prepare o mo dossier e de o mbeko ko jina mra nanim ti hwidiem ho no police station ho no ayanka bi anhyemu no na avedi ya ni abre ko na ne ene bebe na de Jidi for ben na nkwa asori a omani abruko yi se na fidie mu mrantie bi asem no tia wa mo asem tia wa nyina ne se krofo a echi wo mo wo broni krom no mienu bi wo mu a one Zakaria and one Kwame Ales wo mo na site kura ekochi wo mo no mo se yo mo dia.
Okay.
San krofo nso according to you to no wo mo na didima wo mo bi di nti hwa area ho no dia Galamsey camping and are connected to that camping cartel. You know, say, ya yi Kwame Ales ne Zakaria. Mo Kwame Ales car a year Toyota RAV4. Ya fan ka ho. Zakaria car ko chain side to ho Range Rover. Omo eni akandi aka mfa mo di ani omo so mo masojafo no emfree prestige ho enko. Enti e twuma mentwea obi tie na so se hwidie mu zongo chief oyobi a sabio o commander respect we area ho yi olma so treba mu o kan bi a amrante se da dina was finally as part of best security measure no ye succumb to omo demands na etumi ebo asrafo yi ehun ban ti yomo demand ye nyina dem omo ɛna ɛtumi evacuate asrafo kasa ne nyamu no brakwadwo 9 months cars on the query and we know say now or more vandalizing that. The car crying near the Ombekona Ayade. It took the Zongo chief to donate his Toyota Sequoia vehicle. And then I'm no video no more the transport. Even at that, if I said the Omo Papa,
we are watching it now as we speak.
And that is what transpired in Hwidium. The aspect of the MP and all of that. One, Nina could do courts. 2, Speaker and Interior Minister has vowed for in-depth investigation.
Sure.
Because indeed, the MP came to the site. He's saying a different thing. Say he came to intervene because no one picking intel. Say maybe say ABC. Other people also have a different version of what he is saying. You know, Mijidi said, "Zuno totia, any who may be a suicide at the body who may be a cocktail." But the only question I was asking myself, I've been asking myself, and I say, "Aso, they see what we deal me. Nso ne bi da ene de see wo de nchiro boase. Minka abusuan ya.
Yes.
Nam so ma ye hwere Major Maxwell Adam Mahama. So near be any media. And then I beg to say, oh my Ghana, danger was the incident, no, yes, you who be film. Maybe people were not punished enough. Maybe I never serve as a big deterrence for others. I don't think that near Kwasan say, be eka ARCB. I don't wait here. Ma, yen see as no trash. Yen if you more, see for and indeed. Based on the release of can't be Minister Tiasem now wants so because indeed some members of parliament names have been mentioned. And for purposes of transparency, that was what they can call the Odam Rasibu a speaker. Or both speaker man here, we have an investigation. That was on the interior minister and Sushia. And then we can say interior minister through the IGP. Has invited people for questioning. Others have even been charged in court. In the coming days, a number of people will be picked in Hwidium.
Okay.
A number of them
will be picked up
in Hwidium.
Okay.
Because some video.
Yes, I mean
we could see their face.
Yeah.
Yes, intelligent-led operation will lead to picking a number of them. But that is not the job of NIMOS. NIMOS, the Ajuma Edition and Zano. They are still poised to deliver for the people of Ghana. I don't think that Oko Evalujura in the Western region. Yakwe operation at Chinese for Bako so. Actually, say, I say we see Hwidium no, emu yabam. I say we see Hwidium no, it is in no way a train 9 months of it is even helping them to guide their next step of strategy. Because security there, we don't use one strategy. America's son now also here then also sound who be and now than ever Namos is more poised to deliver victory against Galamsey for the good people of Ghana. It will be Sami at Tofabum Nadia Ekoye no.
Come on, 2 issues. President had said that Obi declare these areas, mining areas in Ina as national security zones. What is happening to that one? Ashasiye. And then 2, 9 was for no qua. Day in, day out, we hear. I mean, wonderful thing that they've done. A year, is it evaluation?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, they've done that. Who keeps that place intact? Because what's some machines, you've bent the machines and everything. Ubifiho another place. Definitely, would they come back? And I say, I mean, putting those places in security zone, they're going to map up a certain strategy to maintain the place.
So, 2 issues here. 1, not all mining areas, but some designated forest reserves. You didn't say the Kaiba catchers, some 44 forests are heavily impacted.
Yeah.
Those are the first point of focus. For instance, they see Obroni Krumui. It's not properly so called part of the 44 forest reserves now was heavily impacted, you know. But it is also a reserve. And even the kind of mining, it is dangerous to the environment than even the normal alluvial mining. But they were doing what they call leaching. And leaching, the processes require sophisticated, powerful chemicals. A drop of crab going to the environment and is dangerous. And that was what they were doing. So that's the first point. The second point has to do with financial constraints. So before we can fully implement that promise, we need some sort of financial muscles. Not just in terms of money for daily operational and upkeep of the men, but also even logistics. We need 21 station points as we speak.
21
station point.
Okay.
Out of these 21, we believe they can patrol all the 44 reserves and some major water bodies permanently. As we speak, Gold Board just gave us 5 vehicles. And recently, the minister donated 10 vehicles.
So now you have 15.
That's just 15. For every station, you don't need less than 3 cars. Because you cannot take 4 people for operation. These were 8 soldier men. And now they see what we didn't see. So in every operation, at least, you should have not less than 15 to 25 men. Into operational vehicles, maybe better number is enough.
Okay.
So you understand me now when I say we have some logistical and financial constraint. You need the man so then when you share any CEOs so share. Or share mining in our boss he's expecting the finance minister
to pump in more money
exactly
in dealing with
until by November you room we say nyame aduma bibia sankra by 13 with the now finance minister I read the budget means going into the next year we'll have most of these plans fully implemented and we'll get the results that we're looking for as all mine. Until then we'll continue to manage the situation as and when we pick intelligence fire and sunshade them reform because we don't have all the needed results that we're looking for. But beyond that, we're also calling on corporate Ghana. Say, Brakojo, onko tia hambre nyina, onko tia drumbre nyina, say ya hahayo. Na bako for so nchire down for enye yi. Ti nyina ya je tum se we your mining nyina akondia. Na de obi a wona also timi be yi bi ye den eboa. Nti ebi o company bi wo ka bi abasa so be ya. Oba ebeje na minister dan na dia ma wiase nyina hunu se Brakojo Company Limited wo de ka be boa na moson tokwa kese ya yeso ya tia gadam se na se da bi wo bibi kura na woto o man nyina so abeto bi di adawase but what you say we are sorry bi we feel say beyond the criticism, beyond the pressure on government, you want to contribute for environmental preservation and sustenance. Now ebia hwan basre na musumo de bibia ba ni na ebeje because wow obedwin say we aban ko antokwa no you've lost the whole thing and your mind muni nyina o se nyina de ehushem na kunimdie no ne mfaso pa no ba akaye nyina.
Kamari, you just mentioned financial constraints. We need almost 21 station points. As it stands now, you have 15 vehicles. Someone would then say, okay, so if we are waiting maybe 13th and moving into next year, and maybe our budget will have to allocate more money into this fighter, then I believe, or the assertion that then we should have then declared these areas, state of emergency around these areas to halt, matters, so that then when we get all these things, are they right in would they be right if they say so?
Nobody has ever been wrong, and nobody has ever been entirely right. It's just choices that we are making as a country. We are making the choices on the background of our economic progress, and one that is also on the background of our environmental sustenance. Despite the financial constraints, the little resources, scarce resources now we are putting it to judicious use. And then brain. In fact, somewhere December 2024, the situation in our environment born out of illegal mining, and as we speak, situation is it the same? Clearly, it's not the same. Inti ye GDH say you be to me manage situation until such a time where you be substantial logistics and resources. But what I say, state of emergency comes with its own implications. Sebi, you are going to even affect local economy in those areas. Na ye mu no dada. Na ye sanko stifle progress of local economic activities. What you say? So throw me na ye di amay. And also money han here. It's the government chose a path that resonates with our current situation. A situation where one, we are not just doing what we call environmental recovery, we're also doing economic recovery. India was how you wake kakra. Now for you take bold decisions. And it has never gone against the interest of everything President Mahamad's administration places the people of Ghana at the center of it. It's just all the akumapa and
logistics so logistics Ghana for be na so kakra because yet I mean within the past government there are a lot of investment that has gone into getting logistics and equipment to fight galamsey in this country. Yante cry yetete yese speedboats yetete yese drones yetete enema bebre yese yede investment akumu yepese yede ko. So what kasana what logistics challenges ana mo kakra.
Yes, yedi jawa ni yedi aswa. Ti yedi swa owura ma Kofi Bua o yi Miss Power me se me nka minye nka sama football 14 no. De wo aso ye ho na me ne oni atiefo oche. De ye ka ase ya to aye ba ye ni ho de. Nhwehwemu gu so ayekoso. And you've heard of Aura, you've heard of anti-corruption crusade in India ma bebre akoso. So obi se mato drones. Ne ye bedura se ho drone atabu ba akokora na ho. Is it not worrying? How much do we invest in the so-called procurement of drones? People are being invited on the quiet.
Okay.
Most often than not, the loud mouths of Wadona. A lot of people go to Yoko and other investigative agencies on daily basis. And investigative teams, America. Say TBI, say Abobi Usra, and Takraba from. Say TBI, no. Say indeed, Obi, my Esika Kudiko to go bonny more. On mine no budget the amount mine no more. Not the Enkesi a no yet to me, Jinaso Bia. Ye buy ye, and our banadas who are so concessi at Tiagalam say, Operation Hot, Operation one. Sending no use of vehicles. Where are those vehicles? How long in a way?
Away.
So we should. I was like, go be a job. You're from near Bisomo. Hey, why is it so the other ministry? In the Kia coordinate garage or they say, wait here, a operation hot of warning in our cars and the air parking a hand. What will be this out? Oh, they be our phone. What will be
me? Who, but what you own?
Not going to do anyhow. And that is why we are struggling today. But what I say? Former education ministers work one for while for school pick up uncle. One farm money for the uncle. And that's what school more. Jadintina BB to say fighting illegal money, which is very crucial. And then they acquire logistics will be about the logistics way. Until like I said, investigation is ongoing. Me in person my premier home.
Okay.
But in the heart of all these conversations, me feel say on my no bait kakraka pa de kese pa eno de beboya me defeat God am say ye the introduction of responsible cooperative mining and skills development program.
Is it working?
Me no can say we have engaged not less than 70 mining communities.
Okay.
Be at advanced stages. Maybe in the coming days, we better say the Western Zone, all the supervisory team members and ye do nyina be call Takwa Umat for training. Because yen say oti dase abra no ma okoro waso ye be ma won tete ye no na fe wo as a committee no mu koduru from ho a mu nua no ma no go ye adwuma no you know how to guide them. So registration is ongoing, some sensitization is ongoing.
Okay.
Me feel say that is the surest way. And now your public accounts committee. Deputy Minister Maakye says, "Hey, nche Krofo bi o maye o ho kono wo kaya."
Yeah.
Everywhere you search in the country for prospecting, for mining, obeko no obi din da so. Yet they are not constructing, they are not doing actual mining. Nti ebeko system no ma fee ani papa bi nwum obo ma 2024 o ti gbi wani fe mwa. Ne yakọ a Kojo Preko Mining Company atwemampo nua onya license no da ben 2015 to 2025 no onye hwe oso ena ne din da so ena waje asase akenten so agudie wa asase na se kromofo nya so mfaso o ma mu ni nyina nya so mfaso ena ye go se otua na ground renter ye go se otua na mining writer ye go se otua na reclamation bond ye bana we nu nyina wabu ba ko pekura so I say enough grounds for us to revoke that licenses. Na Ghana phobia ye ready ye krado person o mutu agudie ni bitu no kwampa so no ye di sansa na ma because bragojo we cannot continue say nkrophobia jinsase akentes o mudinda so obia akobo secha say ho ye obidia yet we do not find land for people who are ready to do responsible mining and then faso bebre krum hofo na then faso abro mine. So that is the next stage of exercise. Already, small-scale mining company, I revoke 278. And whoever thinks a hotel big can ye revoke no or can 278 no a hotel big can ye revoke ye but a yamra or move so no. They should go to court and stop blaming and stop complaining. Uncle court near because there is an agreement. And to breach part of the agreement is enough justification for the state to take a decision. We are interested in the all once as no. To what just as not to her and now she said you see this one is only revoke your time. You be more paper some yen kwampa no. Ebe ye.
Okay.
No mind fan on to my pants ye de efra.
Okay.
They toss me no.
Yes.
In the heart of all this, ade ba ko beti ma boa am ye di nkunim atia gadam say. The awareness of the community. 7777 producer. Ade a menu anu mrantie bi ye ohwedie mu obi otinchen bia di omo ho yawo se obi na frem so munkoye o se boa na mode mo adwene koye o it does not make sense. Brako jo se no an se na me se obi a wo mebo ho wabrabo onkwa ho ban by preserving your environment for your sustenance. Ono na hu ni se tamfo na se ka asante se de opera de akokotoko enye na bro tinai mo so bone ni sen na mo se mamuntu no kwambone so yetu no kwamba so ni ye mamu amunsuo no amonom no ho ban mo kwa abretu mu nyamfra mapa no mo a nka dipa sa dipa ni attack no but I'm happy say kroni bi nso a start ya omu sorry against galamsey in fact to the extent say bi mu kra de e address stream yesterday Bompata for demonstration.
Yes, I saw that one.
That is even a legitimate mining company. Almost says woman ko bo hwere ma na kwatwetwe nwum aba because the aboa wo waka no pen bia no ohunu sunsun ano ede osuru. Over the week, Udnia Erastus has been posting about Atrunsu.
I was even going to ask you because if Bompata for yesterday, I mean Atrunsu and that screen is Kessben TV.
It took the community
92.9. Yes, I mean
it took the community to go and stop these people.
Yes,
within 2 days. I mean, it took the entire community to go and chase them away. Because obiti baby feels or connected or a powerful or a what into obiti me the galamsey akwa share tunzu for kom inshirankan rade say responsible cooperative mining for kra no aye first hand visibility studies wa tunzu. Okay, omune na nanu mu nyina akọ bia ya tunzu for say onipa bono for babe galam say dia say yensuo die ya ye de be responsible cooperative mining ya boye yensuo no ho ban aboye kwaye no ho ban at the same time creating job for Atunsu mrante. It just last 2 weeks we were there. Atunsu akohwe bibia and anopai mame for fi the case so emfa mana na o Atunsu enya Atunsu manfo nyina say they have the assurance of President Mahama and Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua, because the whole agenda to end illegal mining is say ye benya baby ama mrantie pese ye mining wo kuro no mu aya responsible mining na omu ko wiewie nsuo mu mining omu ko wiewie kwa abreto mining ko fa how mere kuro no Atunsu manya baby on pese obodi omu cooperative mining na obi feel say wono anya tumi fia bi nti ono no pese odi galamsey be say Atunsu man ko mu a I am happy say Atunsu man stood and rise against them and mame fa kokobo and whoever he thinks say or you powerful than the state of Ghana or you powerful than Atunsu man say and no other Atunsu man and standing against who as a galamsey the next thing you better say galamsey be per se or they no to me call for so over any community, especially communities that are ready to preserve their environmental resources. So no responsible mining. Now person or the galamsey kwatiti obuko huna no enye kuro na yebe janto kwana mano, because this fight is not just for one community, and that is why we have NIMOS. Nti sani pakro na sa nkrofo no so omo pese omo pedi so obuhu di obuhu da na omo kete so nyo omo do mpe ko wiewie nsanwa mu a they should attempt anything illegal e wa Atunsu ni ehwe ade, because even though minister is not in the country but I've sent briefings to minister.
Okay,
so this is what is happening in Atunsu. Senior, we cannot continue to repeat the ya no mre bi atwa mu amfa so amre aden ena sebe wunipa ba ko didi eye na kroman nyina didi enye na wudidi kura na odi ne kwampa so ema bia so kuro so what is a galamsey ni bia kwesi hospital amakuro bi da what be that but through Atunsu responsible cooperative mine omo so omo pay omo ye no maye ni ya development fund alone omo so omo jaise afedi Atunsu ye 2 ye gold awie no na mpuntu a development fund nko ade abakurum ho no it will be visible. Na nyuma nipa asabio ko omu ni bidie nti omu ni bidie omu Atunsu kurom ho no na ye visible wo ni obi o Atunsu bia na betima kwaye cooperative mining ni bi enu ti na ya bo foto bi nso ato nchen de skills development training ti maba wa bi ni mrantie bi obo de omu person mining o person onyansa no dwuma so nku bi don so de bo no bra no Atunsu cooperative mining betima ma no so side akona no na sa mfa so die we nyina ya sa be tumi de ya be kwai de adwe no ya atwogo o de abedua na ya sanfuo akokono kuda wom na Atunsufuo benya mfa so bebere sei na wo parokia galamsey interest nti o pese o titi kuro na within just few days where de akoye omunso. Is that a kind of this is not the kind of responsible mining I promise Ghana for. And some of us having the privilege to serve this government, and especially Honorable Amakofibua, a man who so much loves his country and his people, now person leaving lasting legacy. The Honorable Amakofibua is not for fame, it's not for vindication. He just want one day wake up. Na Ghana phone sueniate. That was that guy. Sa MPB of free lembele baye. Be ye swafo no dwuma den ne Ghana for mu adi na ne yenso niate.
Nice one.
Ya be sore na kwaye ni nyina ya haba mu kusi. Ye home anya ho. Ye damframapa ahome. Na ye say there was that man. Lembele MP Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua. The second Kwame Nkrumah owura ma amanya no mugidie no. Oni Ghana for na konkodi ane kwa abreto na ya haba mu no. We will not take anything from any illegality. Ye more be fan kaka. Say ye dwanam. Enunti Atunsufuo. Mi anopoya ma who say Unia Erastus Abetre.
Yes.
Who goes to the aid of Atunsu?
Exactly.
Government goes to the aid of Atunsu.
Okay.
President Mahama goes to the aid of Atunsu.
Okay.
Honorable Emmanuel Lama Kofi-Buah goes to the aid of Atunsu.
Okay.
Atunsu will have a responsible cooperative mining now. Obi or what Atunsu will benefit, and not a few who want to do it through their parochial interest.
Right.
Galamsey, the days of Galamsey is coming to an end, and it will not start. We will not let it grow and as reignite in Atunsu. Maso.
Okay.
Na nanomo pe kuruma fo no pe na ebe boa na nanomo na aboa kuro no eno na ebe ya Atunsu.
Okay. I mean quick one answer na yebeja mo akọ na onyuma no doso no. What's the update with the MC ewo oda? Yeah, the to win him maybe 2 weeks ago. I mean, it's still lingering.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, the demonstration.
Exactly. Unfortunately, there has been a bad practice in Odan for a long time.
Okay.
There's a company called GCD, Great Consolidated Diamond something. Na omoni kruma foni bi etimi arrangement. Na omo concession omo de yede ma omo no. Omo twa bi ma mrantie no. Say omo fanya mining. But per Odan assembly no. Omo wo nhihye by law arrangement bi a. Adwuma bi a oben within the assembly na was say assembly ho koje permit. That is a way of almost raise revenue. The Ukoton Katia Boga also kwaje permit. Okwaya Adjungwa also kwaje permit. Ukwa GCD one of Mkwaya as assessor kwaya mining. I was also a assembly local to your permit.
Okay.
Nankophobi kwaje assassin or GCD ho. One kwaje permits. And na assembly no any finance team who said this is what has happened. So they had to chase them to baby or more operating no and omo fine instead of paying a certain amount for permit no because they fine it rose that Sikano Peja could do 15,000 and omo DG it's a practice that has gone on in or down for a long time and yet but I told the MC say Sebe yanso so bone so one GCD no oni to me or my mu ha say onu abetime free ni pem no third party acquire arrangement say me de me concession out that omunya minerals commission of say concession no badru mre bia wotumi nya so adwuma bi ma should go to minerals commission they are arrangement no release it back the land now even ground rent ni ade otua nyina and they should relieve confident of it but say wo ni obi kwaya arrangement now who the assassin man so kwaya mining who ensures the compliance in terms of responsible and sustainable mining practices nti company no you wrong assembly no so a obi aye bone afumo kumunti mo so mo fumu dware mo so mo you wrong whether it started today or yesterday nti MCE that should end as soon as possible Fred GCD for no maintenance the community has outgrown number na kosro mabunu person mo mining go to minerals commission. If they have lands that they are not using, let's cede it to government. Government packaging in responsible cooperative mining. Now or down temu ho mabunu ya person me mining no. Ye guide them no me mining no kwampaso. But the current circumstances is wrong and it's against law. And he has gladly accepted. ATM said it's a mistake in the past, and together all of us will be able to help to correct it. The initial notion said Nkrofobi ye galamsey enti o ye galamsey no obejo galamsey fee of 15,000. It wasn't like that. It was actually an initiative for our year within the Omo assembly. No, I feel say it's also out of law. Also Omo sankra Omo niemamu na ye nyina no together as Omo etime bua na ye preserve the very blessings God gave us in our environment. Insu yen quiet yen.
Okay. Mohamed Kabari, yada say any update I would is we'll come back again to really get another update when it comes to
sense me kasa bi.
But mami asena
one prawa ketua huna prawa kesi anu
obo. Sa
na no offer. We say me matina ni konzu matina subin pa.
Okay.
And interestingly, in regional office, party office is found in his constituency.
Okay.
And if there is that leader I could talk of, I say, well, politically tolerant, then we can easily attribute that characteristics to him. I mean, ideologically, if there is one man in our political space young people must pay attention to based on their personal principles. It doesn't matter who it hurts. Once they believe in their conviction, they say it as it is. Then it is Honorable Eugene.
He's one. That one there, I agree to that.
I say this without mincing words.
Yes.
If indeed the Elephant family really believes in reorganization and believe there is a fortune for them in future, then these are the kind of hands, because we have sanity, and sanity will grow. So if indeed they really want a proper reorganization and want to boost their chances in future, then they should give people like Honorable Eugene the opportunity to lead and help them. Baby,
Come on, remember us if Radin Show. Yene Mohammed Kapari Nadine Common or spokesperson and minister for lands and natural resources. Yene Nadine Common. Now Daniel Coleman, I have for Kenya's number 2, Jericho, or say MP for Esutifi North, Ebenezer Kweku Ado must resign. He totally failed Ghanaians about Galamsey fight. MPP will come back again to rescue Ghanaians from bad governance from JDM. Onoso Nedia or the Ebaye no. Then I have this one from Kwamena Acidity. Onoso fi ahafu or say truth be told, Honorable Alhaji Collins Dauda MP for Esutifi South and Honorable Ebenezer Kweku Ado are not involved in any form of Galamsey activities. There's a false allegation and malicious which is circulating on social media, and they are not inciting community members against NIMOS. My regards to hardworking CEO of Prestia Sankofa Gold Limited, Honorable Ishak Dauda. This is coming from Kwamena Acidity. I have for a train swa on Onedia or de Ebaye and no. Which I call time now is 23 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. Eddie man sign soon for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Just gone by a update when it comes to our issues when it comes to Galamsey and I face so the course so Shidim and I face so no update on across the other areas so they do who and common. You already common now for your share the echo when it comes to the MPP and matters arising. Now you know that presidential elections on Ebekoso on the 31st of January into no Omugusua and Kasa. But before that, in the mix almost some person mujina shema party no etumi ejina ye pa no and also horon within the chairmanship position, the general secretaries, the treasurers and all that nina also honum. Then there's one man who has also come up strongly to say that this time around but some party no AC honum, and I really will want to position myself as the general secretary of the party that I belong to. I'm talking about the MPP. Meka Eugene Boachi entry honorable or call for general secretary. And then I watched the flyer and I read a little about him. And then one thing that strikes me here is courage, discipline, and integrity. That speaks volume. I mean, courage, discipline, and integrity. And now they okono. And we'll see. We'll talk about it today. And of course, one we need Mayor Honorable Eugene Boachi Enchino, former Subin constituency 2017-2025 member of parliament, also a deputy minister for works and housing 2017-2021. He's been a member of parliament committees since 2017, education committee, house committee, standing orders committee, lands forestry committee, youth and sports and culture. He comes with a serious, experience when it comes to Ejuma Opesa or Yeno, and then he's been vice chairman for youth and sports and culture. Wow, culture is also one of the key things that I would really want to ask him how they really address culture issues in this country. He has also been a ranking member of parliamentary affairs, and he's been secretary to the New Patriotic Party UK and Ireland branch from 2005 to 2008. So it means that party na yakan want something with when it comes to leadership role and all that. Internet, you know, ever be doing come. I have the privilege to introduce to you, always honorable Boachi Eugene Boachi entry. I will fear Hanum boss. Bibia Boko there. the radio say you turn sa friend so wabe join the na you baby di and come. Now I see your thing, courage, discipline, and integrity. For courage, yes, I know you have. You've stand the test of time. I mean, come back to Ukraine, open say wujina for the truth, discipline and integrity. How do you want a year party faithfuls to judge you when it comes to discipline and integrity?
Medical chair T4 teach you every before Mutia no pay. And if you are suffering in a Ghana for so Mutia, the chair in our party paying for. When it comes to discipline, I think we have a track record. I've been a former member of parliament for 2 terms. Two occasions I made a parliamentary candidate and the party in Kessben. And there was this kind of discipline I instilled in Subia. I'm sure say a boy they say maybe Subia suspending Kofona, suspending Kofona. But you see, may Manchester United supporter.
Okay.
And one of the greatest managers ever to grace the world of football.
Ferguson.
Yes, Alex Ferguson. No, can't be. Or say once you bid farewell to discipline, you might as well kiss goodbye to success. Bibia ho hyeso nim bia no. Mpuntu nim kankro nim. Enti bibia beso ya say discipline is the foundation. There's a school equine. Bibia so ya na weekend on coffee you could do my aduane. Yes sir. And so coffee I so koji exit. Near ma kwase coffee. What they say, oh yeah, I so good teachers and teachers for parents. About woman say we are oh yeah, say be foul. Baby I could be amrawo. Na political party I say the boy dear friend obetri my friend amanyuku. Ya the year amanyosem. Amanyosem no so nche say China sa ubi akotene ubi Facebook live no too money. No, you cannot manage any serious political party like that. You want to come and manage a nation. You want to come and manage the nation's resources and its people. And one kasano who say at the end when it comes to the management of the finances or the resources of the people of the country. And it's a discipline here. And you're about to fail as a leader. And discipline is key, whether MPP will come out strongly in 2028 and put ourselves in a position of wrestling power from the NDC. Because you may disagree, yes, but that doesn't have to degenerate into insults. What do I say? It doesn't have to degenerate into character assassination. The first time I know you don't just say, "We are thankful." Nimum ebia bibintina me na onyadwen. That is where the discipline bit comes in. I think I have a track record to prove it. Then go forward with intimacy.
Yes.
But on 2 occasions, they suspended the but still winning power.
Yes.
That means a man katie back home, and my son katie do not go. Or they say, maybe we have to crack it. We have to crack it. You was Ghana for sure. Yeah. Say, are these people disciplined enough? Are they matured enough? You know, do they have the vision to develop this country? Ghana for that to Obama, you before Ghana for that go to Obama, and before today, Ghana for Subabekan. And they are looking for all these qualities. I don't know how to cast your own vote amount. That is why I believe that discipline is key.
You feel vindicated, right?
Well, I think it's a moon cry.
Okay.
To the tip of the iceberg, a lot will come out. Until almost no one who say, your mind hondo, a yemi cool MPP hondo. Ubi no paper to the chairman. Yin a party no. A baby too cool if he say one chima. Is it him sorry cassa? You know, the internet patrol by mine. Nobody to me share, sir. The young man, no money in one MPP no. Say Ghana mine in one MPP no. And this name be your money. What they say, a mining soon. If you are also mining being a say MPP, say NDC no. You must be bold and call people out. What they say, because and I know be kind of mean you are paying me off from a contact. Honorable Kitty Amodo can maybe not last week. Also the corporate entity MPP no. it's not corrupt.
Okay.
But certain individuals are corrupt. The same way they as we call so now difference between home. Yes, as I'm going eka. And yeah, people for you na sebe. Ye ho asem. There be ana enka wo ye ho. Ebi because the fear be yes mensa home and a mensem home.
Yeah.
So I'm paying for aka. Into be kwa because say and people for them before me ni pa na bebre nya adwen. And the same so could MP could minister. Aha. Obi so could be na nipa bi na ebom. The enti say and some money a chiding. Enti no mestre Ghana for. Because what for much did you nyama and the aspirations, the hope are about anything I chop and ikusu ayepa. What I say, but yen kosun kai hu say yesum yemai. Without fairness saying nipa na wo man no mu a exebe esi tie omo de hihye man no omu ni ho ayesu ni ho o de employers omu na ma yadwuma o tie Kessben na ma yadwuma yes we de Ghana po na ma yadwuma o de ase yes intino de kakra me kan fa ho no.
All right, I say maybe sad the other by even politics in crowd because it look as if you are really a refined one. Ghanaians who really will want to give a trust and all that to you. But what can BBC as a year party no ebe pagana chona or me who come faso no? Is it a fact that MPP faili Ghana na?
So share results in yes. I think the Ghana for highly disappointed in us because they've been see that since 2000. Do share results there said Namino Kasi 87 seats. Like it's Ghana for we have disappointed them. And I think that we shouldn't make any bones about apologizing to the good people of this country. Maybe over me, we have interviews and I told you my patch we could be an aqua. The patch did they employ us? You need to mean chair or more. Oh, there's 80 years, baby, now so many now may see some of the man here and the boots on the man. I say, poor mucho. Because they are obviously very disappointed. They are not happy with us. And once you want us, wow, Akrabone. So one year to so better channel. What they say, where you know my empire can afford you. Maybe so a year or so. No, Yan Shimukina. What they say, chop and a banana gonna walk my tongue with more. They will begin to win in any part in more age, man. We are dealing with human beings. Indeed, the fans say, who apologize in Chester, because a journey a hunter and free more there. The Behadrian. Because too many they employers.
Journey a hunter or
oh, that's it. Some of them, some of our people are still thinking, say, everything that we did in 8 years was hanky dory. It cannot be. It cannot be hanky dory because hanky dory, I think that's all power. And he need 87 seats, and he obey 150 seats. Case that's all power. And it's because yenya sa seats, yenya 87 seats, yenya 41%. It just say, ye be na see. And nunti na said the chop and bano. A chop and baby, and then the panama toma, omnibano told me more. And no being because uncle for ye. I buy a 2 tier on me, or could send fee. Or massacre. Or my famwaba. In TSI head, as I'm for to me and show most.
I had a Bible cracker say, O can't obonia and then a rade at the chawo. Money Ghana for
Roman, it's a baby confession.
Good. Ain't then confession pan and modema a Ghana for.
Oh, I think the verdict has been pronounced. The verdict has been pronounced. I mean, amount 87 seats, no more 41%. It even on cancel. What did I say? The verdict has been pronounced. All we have to do is say, baby, a chop and the paper in general, some fair born in Chelsea, be 9 years. It means say we put but be a course be a uncle,
okay.
More fancy. Because we be him say, or might be a Yagan, Britain, and Metrakakra, America, baby, all these great democracies in the economy plays a key role in winning elections.
Okay.
That is why Omampany Dada J. Kufo in 2000, because he was sitting the Tuababa. I said, I said, many and your bills here to a petrol to we came, we are in grad school. You know one artist name. At the time, to the now, the Dankwa Kufu 2016, which now treat fair. Catching Ghana for you now say, seek a same tea, no the or the Ura. Or Benefo, Mahmoud Baumir, Bano, Kasem, he don't I hata meboa. Because the economy and Ghana food to the trouble mine. And when you begin to lose track of the economy, and the cofa, well, the Pamuchi or more, You better bet you. I'm sure say buy a cry coach for 2017 March. Atani abumi di se me go deputy minister. Ko da Asante Mayase. Otumfo kasa otufu no kan. Say Ghana for say, odo mo so hit TV3. No say Ghana for bi say, Ghana for that part interview they say. Omun kan kire na nado. So Ghana for the ekom ene ebufuo ne to obeti amahama. Na yesu eba. Yesu eba na ebe ye bia. Onso de ebufuo ne ekom. Nti eno anso so na is it 2024 no. You have to learn and apologize where necessary and move on.
So it was the party in total and not to say leadership was a problem.
I say leadership in the party. And obi te the baby na sebe or MPP sympathizer not tuna ba any role no play. Why did to me show sano? Say ye no bia yes original say economy ne nkoye. Yes finance minister. We stood up and spoke to say the no. Yeah, tikem, you know, a bushing in Agiska toka, say a coy ye nyakanko. Ye could meet ye nyakanko, bushing in Agiska toka, was a paying a ticker in front. And I do the arguments of bar say, young Gogis can't talk, and I say, by a coy ye in a better than one cat in the moon. On to teach it was your paying speedy, baby or the equa quine ye. Ye, car say, ya her quaya, one her, baby a could do. Any one way ye did tremono. I ne omubo bandage, I pre-plan. What I say, it should be inside the hospital. Sang for the mirror. Why not say Ghana for every 2 million? And I got a forecast say, young man acquiring on my party. Already, who 2 clear years before the elections, some of us saw it and talked about it. Yes, one can you can. You can be why bit over what?
Yeah, it is why better.
Bit over what? Me too, Sabi, you'll be the minister, I'm a better of China. Be a bit over what? My friend home from the age of 21. I didn't need a government to survive. What do I say? I'm 55 years now. I'm going to 56. My friend home from the age of 21. The percent all Ghana, oh my God, I bought one from the age of 21. Be seen. Can be said. It'll be a bit over what? Me, I'm going to mean that. Many person. I'm going to mean that also. What do I say? I'm a friendly person, or you know, or secretary mind. But for anybody to feel said, Bibi couldn't queen. Now they can't write a bit over what? You don't want to be better, no? And then maybe I will do no more pay. That's the question you must ask yourself. And it takes some form of a deranged mind to say so be a bit over what? We bush you once a more kind of why better. Now, into a bush one of the candidates for the mechanic, and I see before the mechanic.
One is all come on.
I don't know two Jahon show. To one car, and this in the PNC, no person will lose you, will take you over the Babacan. And the other growth would be a while, which a brophone or Mukano Montiasi was a day. Say almost emotional, so we say, be able to Macano. I some of us all the firm conviction said they were no music on the answer, no we're going to lose.
So clearly, Osha the call and Abanfo Frab by OSP is still standing, dealing with the same personality you thought, say, ye Nintemwa and Kebebwa. You feel vindicated with that now.
So, what can I say me? Somebody doesn't make a mechanic. Because say, the Kai said the first interview I granted because say yes, some more. Yes, a son, a finance minister at time.
The Ken must go agenda now.
Yes, a son, we're going to be annihilated at the polls. You can go and listen to all the clips. I said it all. You know what I see? Mechanic.
I didn't know who you're moving.
And I said, I'm here too. And I said, be a politician. Me too quiet, me track, me nipa, me radio because social media. I'm a politician. My job is to always scan the environment to see the threats, the opportunities, the strengths, and what have you. Maybe because
the SWOT analysis.
Yes. Something call me because administration. I'm always scanning the environment to see the threats, the opportunities, and no matter the weaknesses. And you want to talk about it, you say, sorry, I mean, if I am fast, I'm fast, I said about TV.
Yeah.
That's not for baby, because you feel them, who tries to overcook 50, and none for what's answering. Now, say, is he a mobile with your mama make one say, Madonna? But I say, I think, I know the, yes, he, Oko Bible more. Say, Adam and Dick can buy. Moses by Elijah Muna, but in your Muna, man is not used to buy.
Yeah.
And you're not permitted to him.
Matthias Yapa. Your penny Eugene Boachi entry, the honorable or call for a general secretary position of the New Patriotic Party. And Hong Kong and ye DCCano. And it also between the WhatsApp message and I feel text messages in now. So, Abba, maybe send a question be a wahabi up as a beside the piano, but maybe sa amount a fear hanum. Alright, Jenny Nkomo. I didn't know person obey general secretary my party. No, I mean the party has a they brought you to power. They are working well. Why do you want to be the general secretary of the party?
Say two about the way, you know. It says when one year the it wasn't a decision taken in a boardroom. There be a party paying for, you know. Academics, asofo, what I say, and the party officers, be frame right after the elections. Say, "Mama, major party in a home, be a party na could do no." Say, "Man, sorry, in here, mema." And Mubi in small kind in a much D4, a baba between co. To here, mema or be a party. Into yes, the compile boom, a quadrant dream, and a bushra dean como. So, you know, yours, you know, after having been in frontline politics for almost 3 decades, and you're better, you know, that time you need to also take a step back and say, look, is this something I guess want to continue doing? Or, but, baby, I'm a dream, and MPP need be a OTB and TMA. It's what I can give to the party. Not what the party can do for me. What the party may have be able to feel saying, I'm yadum. I'm a opportunity. No, I'm a share nipa. I'm a hunipa so. I mean, myself in the party as a MPP, UK and Ireland branch secretary.
Yeah. Myself
on campaign teams. Myself on the National Council. My member of Parliament. My deputy minister. Be the party may have be a wayamame. Say they meet my party no. Na me nua panya onyan baby crow. Obonwum bi. Charles Kojo Fosu. O se se boba no mawuda ho a. Mamunsuma me. Munsuma mone moma. Munsuma nchima me de o magam. Kessben 92.9. Mama bri nyekwa. Mama ma mi wachi nsesa. Esa me sama be esa matwentwen. Enu ntira no permiti wanim no. Eye de bit my yama nyoko MPP. We know we can do far better. We have the men, it's true.
You have the men?
We do. And the women. But the question is, were they appropriately or adequately deployed? That's the question.
Okay.
And Tiano dear, say no, I know ye as my become one sem dachi. But the kuntia I better when we say my party for them was more come for. You want more big general my party no. The party in your fidi at the enam. Ubi any horse chair party no. Ubi any ho. Jake for son chair party no. A kufu adon son chair party no. Dankwah son chair party no. Buzia son chair party no. Edubuahin son chair party no. Vito Usu. Omu you be also chair party no. A party no and a do co-election. So I know you were in you are paying your phalanx matter or co independence. Some people that go and about to a child say a machine now and I feed now ultimately to quino and the Mayo or the four. What I say today in a fee, the partner by president we are now Fiasi are 2 partner JJ. What I say because the party is weak. Now no mean you are paying correct upon them all, but it's okay. Can say be say I Munya strong chairman and a strong general secretary no. Yeah, Pamoye no. And it's a high time the party got in place very strong party people to take over the leadership of our party. But we are comparing both the Kufuor and the Kufuor administrations. Any loopholes a woman I say plaque to make the party a resilient one going forward.
Loopholes in the day.
My position is not to just manage the party as it has been managed in the past. My position now is to modernize it for the future.
Modernize it
the
for
party
the
for the future.
Obeying the same.
Number one. Your party, no, you need any form of credible database, membership database. And nunti ni lusu power and kufubida so etihwa John Hama amomotu omojuma so no. Ghana Airport Company one. Na anu ya matese SMF na na jomo bene.
Yeah.
Ono so say man juma because na me say chairman of the Employment and Labor Relations committee. Even na me hwe nyina audited accounts. Bi no mu nyina.
Okay.
Yeah, Minerals Commission guy no finance area sign. Because what is your basis for saying these people were credible MPP members? You have no database. See, the first task is to identify our members. You more delegates in Guao and members of this party. You never be members of this party. See, saying I'm at the Ghana card. Ghana card will be a membership number of the party. Will be a Ghana card number, unique to the person. This is what say Eugene Boache I'm a partner or London, and I'm used to being a constituent. Database me click Eugene you Boache for you now also a bit of bet zoom in a me bar. We are say, oh, I'm part or partner and also Ghana. Say a bassy mammy poster, me bar me say me Kosubin paying for so no baby jammy, number Jimmy post. And none of them massa swimming force boom say, yes, really penny. Yes, will be to a penny a man on craha, will be any baby free. If we almost say, a president anymore here, it be chief of staff for any more here. If you will be a minister be and now be a many pacro. You don't grow any serious party like that. The membership database now so never mind. I deduce. It could be a tour in a tria, it could be a could be a. We do a cook Ghana about say Mukakra. 22nd of July 1954. You are talking almost 76 years.
Yeah.
July next, that's 76 years.
Yeah.
And I am or before JB Dankwah. A letter. A command, the then General Secretary of our party. Near friend of Sakishek. That's a Ghana Congress Party.
Okay.
So our amalgamation of those parties, the United Party. Congress Party or 3 seats. Only the Buzia free by quite bar.
Okay.
Parliament.
Okay.
There are some in JB Dankwah Chokoma. Almost say, and I almost say, yeah, you be a 4 million.
Yes, 4 million for the
aspirants,
yes.
presidential hope force.
Yes.
I said, well, yesterday, it be 74 years ago, 76 years ago. Me won't say it be a pen. And I Dr. JB Dankwah Cholete. I'd like to quote him for the benefit of our listeners.
Okay.
Or say, I go for the Sakishek, no Ghana, Second Republic, no MP for Takrade. Into Ghana Nipa. A small kind say, Dr. JB Dankwah said, I have never believed that we can build our party's financial position on the basis of compulsory levy on the few. As one of the JB Dankwah kind, it holds true today. Almost 76 years on. You got to buy a party niska. In think of being betrayska. Now, say the party betray 4 million new year, and now 4.6 new year. Now, Oko win the prime minister new year, no got fee. Will be this care bread party on the community panel fee. Say the party says getting in every year, no by a president. On for party who be. What I say, you go for now a common scout fee, no. Omuna, Omo do na be the more. Now, are you building a party? The party we are member na person feel so a member now to me say what dream it me nya so nya free mo a e so tuato now even looking at the members nipa October 2023 Dr. Baumiano say 203,000 that's the record sabi di mensa no be a create 6 cities a month a man party a cool 1.2 million Ghana cedis every month and it's a free power busumi no yen country office worker I can you acquire credit cranium.
How?
No more in social media. Now, where we are MPP near, winning. It's a party about power in film or trade. Now, you free power 2 months, 3 months is against country West Africa. You were young, make home. Some Yamate, Emma Dotabam Yakutua is a 4 million, or Nabucco Japan could as a 1 million. This is how to grow any party.
Who said into the banner?
Make a come back. the other day saying I will be any tree. May make crime if a fast will be Sano man quine. Party be a reduce and run a party. We remember no introduce. I don't remember until we post back a child mob because introduce be a. What they say, yes. Do introduce a bit. I don't know what they are. What about be a free party? Remember, be a to introduce. They are tossing me. It could be a. If we be loans, bank loans, they say MPP Ghana, MPP has come to stay. Obi enim say in fee what in fee na ebe ben and ebe fra ben. Bank bia be ma obosia ma da ko de odekoye. Be hom say acha in fee what you ba bitu omoka. E ko je sa abosia na MPP fo yana ko je bosia. Enye je kufo ana kufo ado na ko je bosia. E de be party. What I say, MPP party nyina na ko je bosia. The na any deka. They trust to be your donations. See, be a contractor, be a by a man a juma, and will be a party na one of Quembiso. What I say now, oh wow, see, be a more 1,000 be money, more 10,000 money, any donations. Dear a chatwo, I drink also. Yeah, President Kufuor buy so many PowerPoint. Me, I'm just more appointment.
No correct.
The Argentina, Sancrofono. Sancrofono so Kufuor appoint you. Bisu edi post Kufuor pensu.
No correct.
Omo ba nyina ba gi post be boa.
No correct.
Sancrofono na omo de enkojo muska de bi. You have to levy them into no contribution, no chop. So who feel say wo say ne yes say obi a we cabinet minister and the President Kufuor do the 8 years, do call 4 years, do call 2 years. Obi a be a 1 million Ghana cedis. Professor Escanabra. Kofabra na nka say wo na wo sika wo omo aba abo mo madwuma say bi say yin na di minister da isi e bankrofo nyuma omo mo a na first Escanabra beto na fa nye party no say wa dua say post ba ye ma post do na post ba mo na mo di post ti ade tina say e ka bia ba e so obi o table ye me say tua me tu say bia you na chu be di deputy minister be 200,000 ye ba mo party ade say me tua what they say yes and I be try ade say me tua Adentina yenye party ni sa na nye nyina ye dia na wo say ba me tua 4 million kre Japan me tua 4 million ebichu me tua 4 million ko Japan me tua 4 million brancha me tua 4 million no me tua 4 million we no mu wi flag bearer na unum de flag bearer no o wini wi no ko tena fia ngofo obi a discuss bound from the party o ba ko ni pa ko no ofie so what I say the ba ko Jesus can go president we pe after bana o chepus man girlfriends ne irebusuafo ne nebusuafo a e dey na be ka fa ho wo no e dey stake na home. And this is where I think that the party must restructure the way we finance the party. The President Kufuor 8 years, among Kufuor Juma, on my point is almost 5,000. 5,000, what if I say 2,000 crowd and a lucrative? Why can't you raise monies from these people? That's the party into me way now. And that's how you grow every modern political party. I will say you're running.
Okay.
Yes, now what beg you post me make the deputy minister 4 years. Obi a the 8 years. Obi a the minister 8 years. Obi a the Ghana gas Gapuha boss. You didn't maybe can say yeah try a parliament. You more audited accounts. Why can't we levy all these CEOs?
There are no one levy.
Yeah, tia say the baba ye adwuma. Me hu be a party me scare free. Yeah, tie amanyo sem na se no. Them guys say my parliament, mako abem. And the experience I was thinking the people need the experience I'm making. Me say American maybe a biggest country. Do me want to go into I say be chairman be otisubin. Ono na I say obi e ko dan ko jiska. Abro no e ba kura bia DC kura wani bi. Na meanwhile obi be di a minister 8 years. No de wono de what ba bi o. Yeah, go down. And then power samba. Sacrifice the mama. And no man so some people post. It must stop.
So that's the new modernization you talk.
Yes, I'm going to modernize this party for the future. So that's what I mean. But I'm not just going to manage a party. What is going on is just a normal management of the party.
Oh, normal management says.
Well, so make sure say no. Oh, I mean something I can't. Oh, people propaganda no. But what they say. You can't say my party for you the air cannon because you abandon a time post amount where the post are. I didn't do a trace car, young Kosango was almost with trace can be. By a chair to privacy, we are Sanko from Bobo Mudin, women now started this car, the way we know, and their command. almost happy push you. And the party suffers. In the English country are bill. In the conferences, in this case, the party must at all times has its own money. The party should not rely on any individual. You call it saying,
so it should be seen as business.
Let's say the party is a business. Nobody minister 8 years, I don't know. Nobody minister, nobody president 8 years, I don't know. Nobody Kapuha, CEO, another director, you don't know.
It's your catching.
Now I say my home in account. Say me the yami ma me ma do. Who say na yami say akwa mo na be na secretary that what me fa baby. What me number baby ama me hu Ghana. Say we do una share all the state agencies on audited accounts.
We back and the incumbents.
Give me baby bibiao. It me feel say wo. Kojo Preko Dankwah. Wo ko fa 1 million. Want me ga so niska. Go me say me baby am timi ni o. So what I say? Aha,
I see.
Enti no membership database no more between year free mo party finance no. They to so bio e discipline and they can ho asem. Ama we ko bia ni wa oni ahoshe so a. Na ya hwe hwe din katia we to man so bia timi kan to mo NDC. Na ya timi get ni power people we to mo bia kan mo atum.
Oh wow. I mean, you.
About your honor pay. What the one my minimum? What's your friend about to be doing?
And I make but
so me na me who are people ni?
Me people.
And the mammy come as me. Me me just say na me can also overcome.
But some me say no more discipline.
I know my custom. I know my custom party no. Sometimes I say we are on a rudderless ship. Yes. Obi et me sorry. E kasetia party penny with no repercussions. How? Obi etimi so no nya adwa na kwetena radio so no otomane ho. Senate party. These are alien insults and personal attacks are alien to the MPP culture or to the MPP tradition or to the MPP philosophy or ideology. Your party no, yes you may disagree. Like I disagree with my president on Kenofurata, but I didn't have to insult him. I disagree with him and I told him why I disagree with Ken. And I continue to stay 10 office. But that was it. Maybe you must say, but I won't go and stand somewhere and insult somebody. Oh, they say that's the Henry only as a Pabiaka. What's a Paka only at them? You just state your case, and posterity will vindicate you. So they are walking. Sana and yes, sir. They are Tosubiu. Strengthening of our party structures. There has to be an audit of all our structures. In 2016, it was done. This party did it in 2016. Let me a candidate. The Kaya Shanti region Chamanantu. The two story all the police stations. For some reason, the coordinators level, the first the constituency level, regional level, national level, the wings, the youth wings, the women's wings, the TESCON. We activate all the things who say, I had to see anything. It's a Shemukin, it's anything. 2028, Ghana for about 12 years president of Ghana. It was 70% the youth in Mebunu.
Yeah.
We are under 40 years.
Yeah.
That's what is facing this party. And their policies now, they attract the microphone.
As you speak, the present party MPP is not attractive to the youth.
And they say that. We say their policies, they attract them. That was the question. It's a rhetorical question. Say, their policies now, plan to say they attract the microphone to come and support us in 2020. A substantial chunk, no. Me can't see it be a common lady. Me can't see it be. We say, by this time, starting to say, this is what is facing us.
Okay.
Into the end, to attract them to come and join us. What do I say? And I think saying, I'm here, I don't want.